Perfected faces. Done by the best makeup artist Candy. Do you know the feeling when a football player scores, or even just plays football? Do you know the feeling when an artist draws, or even when she finishes her masterpiece? Do you know the feeling when they see how much they both accomplished? It's called happiness. It's what makeup makes me feel. Makeup is art on your face. It enhances your features, not hide them, unless you want to. Which is what makes it great. I don't see why makeup deserves all this hate. Wearing makeup isn't about insecurity. It's about confidence, at least to me. Simply just applying these beautiful products on my face makes me happy. Why? Because that's my kind of masterpiece. Makeup isn't what makes you feel beautiful, it doesn't make me beautiful. I know I'm beautiful just like everyone else. The face is everything, because without it, what is makeup? The face is like a paper that an artist needs to draw on. At the end of the day, your face is the reason you're beautiful.
No one, absolutely no one, can close the door that God has opened for you.
Hi everyone, lots of blessings and love to you today. Receive this message today. Glory be to God. The Lord is saying to be thankful. The Lord is saying that every man is looking at another man. You looking at somebody, they're looking at somebody else, and everybody is looking at somebody. And then they turn around looking at you. The Lord is saying to be thankful. Glory be to God. The Lord is saying so-and-so may be making $30,000 a year, right? $20,000 a year, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. And you could only be bringing $15,000 a year. You could only be making $9 an hour. Glory be to God. $10 an hour, 11, 15. But the Lord is saying, are you still making money? The Lord is saying, are you still making money? Glory be to God. The Lord is saying, you're looking at them, glory be to God, driving a Bentley, right? They're driving a Rolls Royce, they're driving a Jeep, they're driving a car that you cannot afford. Are you still driving? The Lord is saying to you today, what is wrong? Glory be to God. I'm just being used as a vessel. The Lord is saying, what's wrong with your Kia? What is wrong with your Kia? What's wrong with your Hyundai? What is wrong with your Chevy? What is wrong with your car? The Lord is saying you're still driving something. You may not be driving what they're driving. You see, you're looking at them living in that big house, their mansion. Do you live somewhere? Glory be to God. Do you sleep somewhere? The Lord is saying you're still sleeping somewhere. And even if you're not, glory be to God, it is temporary. The Lord is saying to be thankful because every person will always find something, glory be to God, to complain about. The Lord is saying that some of you, glory be to God, He blessed you. You ask Him for something and He has not given you exactly what you asked for, and you still cry. The Lord is saying you still find something to cry about. And even if He was supposed to give you all the wealth in this world, glory be to God, you will still find something to cry about. The Lord is saying, be thankful, glory be to God. You might not be on the level that they're at, but you're still, glory be to God, doing well for yourself, glory be to God. You might not be bringing in that $50,000 a year. You might not be working that big job, but you're still, glory be to God, you're still making something. You're looking at so-and-so wife because she has a bigger ring on her finger, and your ring is not as big. But the Lord is saying that ring could be fake. You don't know their situation. The husband could be beating her up. He could be cheating on her. Glory be to God. The Lord is saying focus on the ring because your husband may not be able to give you that stuff, but He give you what He can and He do the best for you. Glory be to God. The Lord is saying to look and to focus on Him. Stop looking at other people. And the devil for some reason knows the things that affects your mind, and he will deliberately place people around you so they can brag about the things that they have, so you can feel some type of way. He will literally have you scrolling through TikTok and place people in front of you that are doing better so you can feel bad. The Lord is saying to be thankful. You are blessed. Glory be to God. Receive this.
If you wake up in the morning, you start having negative thoughts. Man, this ain't my day. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm tripping. I just don't feel myself. Stop. Just stop for a second and start going over in your mind everything you have to be grateful for. Not everything you want, everything you already have, because what you have is substantial.
3 things to be thankful for every day. 1, you woke up and you have the opportunity to make a difference in somebody's life, including your own. 2, be thankful for the struggles that you've overcome because they've made you who you are today. And 3, Be thankful for the people that love you, because they're the ones that make life worth living.
The fact that you can walk, that's a blessing. The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing. The fact that you can see, think, reason, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go somewhere and get yourself something to eat, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go and turn the key and call someplace home, that's another blessing. The ability to dream is a blessing. The fact that you're beautiful, that's another blessing. The fact that you have any measure of health, that's another blessing. And I'm just talking to you, I don't even know you. I could give you 50 things you ought to be grateful for right now. I don't even know you. Start coating your mind with gratitude. It'll change everything for you.
I believe that if you can learn to focus on what you have, you will always see that the universe is abundant and you will have more. If you concentrate and focus in your life on what you don't have, you will never have enough. Be grateful.
When I wake up in the morning, I spend the first 10 minutes just thanking him. I don't even address any problems and stuff I got. I'm just grateful that I'm up for this. And I think every little thing. And I'll spend 10 minutes. And it makes your day start such a wonderful way to realize that you woke up, you're here.
You do
have
a gratitude meditation.
For 10 minutes.
Wow.
I just thank him for every little thing. If I'm brushing my teeth, I thank him for the electric toothbrush, because I used to have to have baking soda in my hand and a toothbrush that was woe down to the, that's what I did. And now I just thank him for every little thing. And it does a funny thing when you do this. See, when you're not grateful, it kind of blocks the rest of your blessings from coming. See, because why would he, see, God is real smooth with his business, see. Why would he give you more stuff to be ungrateful for?
I've been grateful for the good things that have happened to me, but I don't think I was grateful enough before just for mundane normality, you know? Yeah. And, you know, you think you don't have everything you could have, and perhaps that's true, but if you can sit down and breathe, there's lots of people who don't have that.
Stop, just stop for a second and start going over in your mind everything you have to be grateful for. Not everything you want, everything you already have, because what you have is substantial. You just haven't gone over the list and taken inventory in a long time. But the fact that you can walk, that's a blessing. The fact that you woke up, that's another blessing. The fact that you can see, think, reason, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go somewhere and get yourself something to eat, that's another blessing. The fact that you can go and turn the key and call someplace home, that's another blessing. The ability to dream is a blessing.
Gratitude. And I smile all day because I know that if I will smile, I can make people smile. That keeps me going. Be grateful for what you have. And you will always, always end up having more. But if you'll cry and if you'll crib for the little things that you don't have or the things that you have lost, you will never ever have enough. Sometimes we are too busy thinking about the things that we don't have that we forget to cherish the blessings that we have. I'm not saying that I'm not healthy and that makes me unlucky. But yes, it is hard. It is hard when I say that I cannot walk. It is hard to say when I wear this bag. It hurts. But I have to keep going. Because never giving up is the way to live, always.
If you could go back to your younger self, what piece of advice would you give yourself?
Just be calm. When things are going well, be calm. Don't think you're on top of the world in the sense. You always got to be wary, because I've seen it. I've seen people come. I've seen people go. You got to just take what's good in your life and move forward cautiously and carefully, and thank God that you have that.
Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for your continued blessings and grace. Lord, help me to trust you more. Help me to trust your plan for my life, Lord. Help me to stop worrying about what may or may not happen with the future, because I know it's in your hands.
And one of the most important lessons in life that you should know is to remember to have an attitude of gratitude, of humility. Understand where the gift comes from. It's not mine. It's been given to me by the grace of God. Use what I have, use what you have to help others. You know, on your last day, you can't take it with you.
Yes, that is true.
But you can leave it here. You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse.
He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights.
What I'm about to tell you could totally change your perspective. I heard someone say once, we're not happy because we don't realize what we have. So listen to this. I remember before I got my driver's license thinking about how cool it would be just to get in the car and go wherever you wanted to go. Before I had a house, I remember thinking, gosh, wouldn't it be so cool to own a house one day and you get to buy all your own stuff and decorate it how you want to. When my husband and I were dating, I remember thinking, oh, I can't wait just to fall asleep next to him, rather than having to say goodnight at the end of the date. And when I was pregnant, I remember dreaming about what it would be like to brush my daughter's hair and help her get ready before school. And I get to do all those things now. And the point of what I'm saying is, oftentimes, we aren't happy because we don't realize what we have. Things that we prayed for, things that we used to dream about, maybe we have now, and they've just become a part of our everyday lives. And we forget that we used to desire those things. Don't be so consumed with your tomorrows that you forget to thank God for your todays and those answered prayers that you wanted so badly at one point, but you actually have them now. Be thankful today, and you'll live a much happier life.
I want to thank my dad. Obviously, you know, my dad is not here with me, but two years ago, and I had the goal in my head that I'm going to be the best player in the league. I'm going to do whatever it takes to help my team win, and I'm going to win the MVP. And every day that I step on the floor, I always think about my dad, and that motivates me and it pushes me to, play harder and move forward. Even though when my body's sore, even though when I don't feel like playing, I always going to show up and I always going to do the right thing. I want to thank my amazing brothers. I love you guys, man.
I was so afraid of losing you that I ended up losing myself. And after we ended things, I realized that you were never truly mine to begin with. Because even though my heart was with yours was with everybody and everything else around me. So instead of being afraid of losing you, I watched you lose me.
Some men will be lessons, and some men will just be a waste of your time. And one man will be the man that God has for you. And I want you to know that this man does exist.
Sin separates. So you might say, well, prophetess, I don't understand, because, God's merciful, he forgives, yes. But when that sin is committed, you don't know it yet. It reminds me so much of Samson. He didn't even know the power had been moved from him. He had no clue. And that is the way the enemy does. Sin separates you. Little do you know, you just took one step back, but you still walking like as if you're going forward. You don't realize you're walking backwards because the sin has put that space in there. When the space comes in there, another voice comes in. And now it's fighting the voice of God. So you're trying to decide whether you're going to accept the sin or deal with what you know is right.
Good afternoon. Check this out. This fell off the spiritual press this morning. A lot of us, a lot of you, all of us at one point in time have stayed in a situation, a relationship way past the expiration date. And it's not that you don't love them, it's that you don't like them. You don't like the way they treat you. You don't like the way they devalue you. You don't like the way they silence your vision and dream and your voice. You don't like the way they take your quality time and waste it, because time is the one commodity that you cannot get back. You don't like that about them, and you stay way past the expiration date. And the reason why things aren't the same in the bedroom is because of the way things are outside the bedroom.